Time now for StoryCorps, the project that's recording everyday Americans telling their stories. Today, how one mother made ends meet during the holidays. When Carrie Conley's husband left in the early 1960s, she started raising 6 children on her own. She took a job at a hospital delivering meals to patients, what was called then a tray girl. Here, Carrie Conley and her youngest son, Jerry Johnson, remember that time.
When he left, I just said, Lord, what am I going to do with all these kids by myself? And I just had a small amount of money for food because everything had to come out of the small check that I was getting.
How did you get by?
Well, neck bones was 10 cents a pound, and I would go to the store and I'd get 10 pounds. I'd buy lima beans, black-eyed peas, something boiled for every day in the week. So one of my sons now said he didn't eat black-eyed peas because he ate so many.
Well, I certainly don't remember ever being hungry. And, we always loved Christmas. And I cannot remember one Christmas that I didn't feel like I was the luckiest kid in the world, even though now I realize we had hardly anything in terms of money. How did you hold that together?
Well, we got one sick day a month. And if I was sick, I would still go to work. I was saving those days for Christmas. And at Christmas time, then they would pay me for those days. And around the 1st of December, all the rich peoples, they would clear out their children's toy chests. And they would take all these nice toys to the Salvation Army. And I would go there, and I would get me a huge box, and I would go around and pick out nice toys. And I would get that for a couple of dollars. And then I would use the other for fruit and for food. And so it seemed like we had a big Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But I never did tell you it was a Santa Claus because I said that I cannot give no man credit for what I'm working.
I know I speak for the rest of the kids who aren't here in telling you how much we love you and how much we appreciate the sacrifice that you went through and the guidance and leadership that you are teaching us. And I think it's helping us all be better parents.
My whole heart was my kids. And the Lord blessed all of them. And I'm so grateful.
Carrie Conley with her son Jerry Johnson in Detroit. Their interview will be archived along with all the others at the American Folklife Center at the Library of Congress. Find more of these stories in the new StoryCorps book, Listening is an Act of Love, and at npr.org.